Hey there, Matt here, and I wanted to show you our premium Super Tradie trailer. Now this is the full premium package with all the extras. It's almost complete, but I just couldn't wait to take it through and do a tour and show you. So let me take you through. So first and foremost, right, this model's got the optional independent suspension. It's optional if you want it, but I thought I'd show it to you. It gives you the bigger wheels, it gives you the independent suspension, you'll see in there, and essentially it's a, just if you want to roll on rougher roads. Big, massive 150mm drawbar. It's not on here, but there is an optional toolbox that goes on here as well. So you can actually have another toolbox if you want it for a compressor or stuff, or you can have it without the toolbox. All the pricing is on the actual website of the different things and the different options you can get, right? So you can have an optional toolbox there, right? Externally, as we go around, obviously double hot dipped. So laser cut, robot welded, double hot dip chassis, right? Fully engineered. Can't go wrong, okay? Literally can't go wrong. We actually over-engineer it because no matter what happens, people seem to always overload their trailers, so we over-engineer it so you just don't have problems, right? I won't open this yet, I'll show you inside in a tick, right? So obviously side entry door, so if you're actually working at someone's house or you're working on a job site, you can pull up, get in and out on the actual passenger side, so it's nice and safe, right? This particular area here, I will open it up and show you, right? So internally, I'll show you the cabinets in a minute, but this opens up. So you can have some of your hand tools that you might use all the time, or drills, or whatever you might use. You might just have a little tool bag that you use all the time. Maybe you do property maintenance, maybe you're an electrician, maybe you're a plumber, and you just want handy stuff. You can just open it up and grab it from the outside, and away you go. And this also goes internally. So I'll show you internally in a tick, right? Obviously, coming around towards the back here, we've got big barn doors that open right up, and I'll show you inside now. So you got your big barn doors that open right up. This one's a little bit higher, so normally you have a little step up, okay? There's a few things that aren't totally finished on this, which I'll talk about in a minute. So, but basically big barn doors, you can use this on the weekend for your bikes, you can use this on the weekend for your, you probably almost fit a quad in here. It's probably small, like enough room to actually fit a quad in there. Or your cabinetry along the side. We haven't fitted the locks on. These will come with locks, so it will be locked, so that nothing's going to open up as you go. You've also got tie down points, okay? So our standard package comes with all this cabinetry, okay? It comes with the sink, and I'll show you the 240 option in a minute as well. So you've got your tie down points here, right? So that basically means if you're fitting something internally, you can tie it down, no problems at all. So I'll just jump in here for a minute. I probably should have got the step out. But anyway, the cameraman is gonna have to follow me in. Normally you'd have a step, you'd have a portable step. It is high because of the independent suspension. So each one of these cabinets has plenty of space inside, so you can put all your gear. The whole idea behind these trailers in general, right, is these panels, for example, we've left this side totally clear. There's no electrical in it, there's nothing in it, okay? This is actually a platinum core panel, so you can actually bolt your own shelving system on here if you want. So you might decide that, okay, cool, I've got all these little bits and pieces I use all the time. You can bolt your own shelving, or you can put cabinets here if you want, like lightweight cabinets, bearing in mind you've got weight when you're moving around. Complete and total mobile workshop. Internally, this is what I showed you outside before. This is your shelves, but then you've got access, if you see here, that's the latch and that's the door. So you've got access literally through that. So if you want to get hold of something that's internal, you can get hold of it externally. PowerPoint wise, right? We've got a couple of PowerPoints here for you, so you can plug things in. Now there is a solar package, which I'll talk about in a minute, right? So just so we're clear, okay, standard package, normal suspension, normal roller rocker suspension, nothing wrong with it, been around for years and years and years. And normal wheels, they're still mag wheels, but not the size of the wheels that we've got there, right? This one's got the independent suspension, which is an option. All the pricing's on the website. If you're watching this on the website, you'll see all the pricing already. And then your standard package, so your standard Super Tradie trailer package has all your cabinetry in there, okay? Has your drawers, okay? Your lockable drawers, so you can use this for your gear as well. These locks, so one lock. Obviously, if you overload it, they'll probably spring out, but other than that, it'd be good. And then a sink. So if you want to wash your hands, you got a sink. Now, if you get the solar package, so everything's all hooked up, you'll also not have to plug it into power. So this isn't plugged into power at the moment, and bam. because we've got batteries for the power there, right? So that's pretty cool. So working at night, and you can do all your own individual adjustments, add everything, add different things on, right? The internal handle's missing off this. We haven't put that on yet. In under here, when you are plugged into power, it's a little bit dirty because we just finished it. You've got your water tank, water pump. That tank there is actually hot water. So you've got hot and cold water. So you can wash your hands and keep yourself clean as well, right? Like I said, you can still use it on the weekend. You can empty all your gear out and put a couple of mattresses here and take your kids on the weekend. So I'm just gonna jump out, watch your step there. There's never any editing on our videos. Come around here and I'll show you this side. Once again, independent suspension on the optional. And this is also an option. You'll have this box regardless, right? But this is the option. You've got a 2000 watt inverter, right? And you got your 100 amp hour battery there. Okay, so it's not gonna give you forever, but it's a good little rollout system. So you got your actual access to the 240 volt. And then if you like, right, you've got the option here. If you plug into here, it'll override that and then you can run off site. Okay, so you've got extra circuits here if you want to run a bit of power. Okay, so once again, the solar package is an upgrade. There's solar panels on the roof as well. You can't quite get up on the roof because it is a big bastard of a tradie trailer, right? But you can't quite get up on the roof, but you get the idea. So to be super clear, I'll come back around this way. So we're looking at the actual trailer. And I'll show you this one last thing I haven't showed you. Come around here. So this door, the internal handle's not operational yet. We haven't put that on yet, but this is where you can jump in from the side. You just go in there and have a little bit of a look. And so you just get straight in. So it saves you running around. If you're on a main road, you don't want to be jumping out in and out of the back, just wants ease of access. It's super easy to access, okay? Now, as far as the pricing goes, all the pricing is below. I'll just get out of the sun here. So your standard package just has standard roller rocker suspension, okay? And it doesn't have the solar, but it has everything else, okay? Your premium package, or you add the other parts on, I guess. You can add the suspension on if you want to have the suspension, and you add all the, the solar on if you want to add that on. So hopefully that makes sense. As far as the Super Tradie goes, like literally, it's going to solve a lot of problems. Free up some garage space. Don't worry about ever putting a toolbox in the ute. There's no need for that. You can just tow this. You're bearing in mind, you're going to be running on limits. Once you fill this up, at the moment, this weighs about 1,500 kilos, right? So we've kept the weight not too bad. So it's about right around that 1,500 kilos, okay? The exact weight will be on their website. So you've still got a fair whack of stuff that you can put in there, but you'll be running on the limits weight-wise, right? But the convenience, how much money you'll save not having to run down to Bunnings or run down to bloody TradeLink or run down to your electrical wholesaler or run down, doesn't matter what trade you are, whoever you got to go to, you won't have to do it because you've got the Super Tradie. You've already got it loaded up with all your gear, and it's just basically like replenishing your own mobile supply store. This is, you go and do your jobs, everything's there. Imagine how much more money you can make when you're actually not having to run back and forth down the road getting little parts because you can't fit it in your ute, you can't fit it in your van, or you can't fit it in your normal tradie trailer. These blow the doors off any other tradie trailer in the market. So if you're interested in the Super Tradie trailer, reach out, numbers below. You can drop us an email, happy to have a chat. We can work out what you need, and then we can even custom build them if you want something completely different inside. We can do that, just take you through a process to do it. Time frame's a little bit longer, but we talk about all that on the phone. Looking forward to helping you with your new Super Tradie trailer.